there is also something deeply embarrassing about Kizumonogatari. In Kizumonogatari, having trauma is presented as being a vampire, feeling strong yet inhuman. That's fucked up! Vampirism as an allegory for being a trauma survivor is cringe. Completely cringe. Vampires of fiction are usually depicted as stronger than humans. They only have some quirks like sunlight or holy symbols. Thinking of yourself as a vampire makes it feel acceptable to drag someone else into the dark, convincing yourself they'll emerge stronger for it. But look at Araki in the main series. He never truly condemns or confronts his most disgusting traits. The series even frames them as quirks or eccentricities rather than symptoms of trauma, his deepest, most hidden wound. Monogatari, when it comes to that, is absolutely f***ed up, and I don't like it. I don't like it. You can say, it's f***ed up. You and me more can agree that it's f***ed up. I'm not going to try to read the intentions of the authors, and I'm not trying to make a narrative around people who make art. People could have any reason to make art like this. It can be good or bad, but I have to say, I want to state explicitly, Kizumonogatari is an embarrassing work. Kizumonogatari is an embarrassing work. But that's why I like it. I like horror stories. And I like even more horror stories that they do not admit they're horror stories. When the author tries to hide something to you, it becomes like a cat and mouse chase towards reality. It helps me understand every mechanism put in place on this malevolent Swiss knife that is gaslighting, so I can dismantle it the next time it dares to approach me. My head. This is the 6th take. No, there it's the 7th. Anyway, if you remember the original Dracula novel, the reason Dracula was so scary is because blood-sucking was a metaphor for sexual assault. This is why Mina's struggle for beating the vampire becomes important for her. The series not only brings back the symbol of the vampire as an analogy for something that happens in real life, but that cannot be mentioned with words, instead of just using it as a campy horror monster. Even movies based on Dracula use him as a campy horror monster. It also brings it to the early 12th century metropolis setting, where empty auditoriums are the castles, and the endless roads jammed with traffic are part of the landscape. What this series differs from Dracula is that it takes a way more insidious path, siding with the villain way more, making it a much more vile work, but also one that will be understood way less by the general public. I don't think this movie series is perfect. The whole plot about recovering the lips of Kishot is rather boring, and I wasn't interested in any of the hunters, and the fights did not interest me either. I also don't like the fact that it's 3 movies instead of a normal 22-minute episode series, but the story is wicked and insidious, and I admire how deceptively simple yet narratively intricate it is in how it paints its wounds. I love how emotionally immersive the experience becomes and how visually striking it feels. It's evil, it's pretty, and it's cringe, and that's why I love it. I just need to advise caution to anyone who watches this movie series for that matter. I guess it's 18 plus for a reason, and that applies to the show too, because I know most people will find anything related to Araragi to be upsetting, and with good reason. And Monogatari is kinda overrated. The movie series of Kizumonogatari is great because, for me it's not just Dracula as a psychological thriller, but Dracula as a psychological thriller 100 years later and romanticizing the metropolis. That's why it's so great. But the series is just, they just keep talking and talking and talking. And it's entertaining, and it's entertaining to hearing the characters speak. But after 100 episodes, I'm just like, I don't remember what you were telling. I don't remember what you told me. I don't remember anything at all. And I have watched One Piece and I can remember the dialogues in One Piece very well. But with Monogatari, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care how Monogatari tries to intellectualize pain or give you a coming of age lesson. It's just very meh for me. But for me, if you watch Monogatari, I'll say do it for the aesthetics because I really like the sense of everlasting grief and the urban liminality. I really like those two things for Monogatari, and that's why I keep rewatching them. But yeah, the characters speak. I can watch it on mute. I can watch it on mute. I don't care. I don't care what they're speaking. I can watch Monogatari on mute. So yes, I'm a sucker for urban luminality, and yes, I'm a sucker for finding beauty in pain. Just don't think that your tragedy gave you a superpower. My name is Mercedes Hasamelis, and I hope that you have a great day. Thank you.